Good evening. It's great to have you here this evening for the Boise Metro Chamber of Commerce's 138th Annual Gala. I'm Tom Wortell, a partner at Hawley Troxell and the board chair for the Boise Metro Chamber. In our professional as well as our personal lives, we all face challenges related to the COVID-19 pandemic. Through the Chamber's advocacy efforts, hopefully we have lessened the impact of the pandemic on your business. On the education side, we hope your business has benefited from our webinars. From PPP loans to the CARES Act, we have provided opportunities to help you through this difficult time. Finally, a big shout out to our healthcare providers and hospital systems. Thank you for all you've done and what you continue to do. We know it's been a very difficult time. Thank you to all those who donated to our live, silent, and online auctions. And thank you to all of our sponsors this evening. And a special thank you to our diamond sponsor, Blue Cross of Idaho. Bid early and bid often. Your support is critical to the Chamber's mission. Let's have a great evening together. Thank you.
One of the most important things that the Boise Airport does for our community is work to attract and retain air service. And really, when we're looking at air service and we're working with airlines, what they really want to know is, will the route be successful? Will it be profitable? And if it can be more profitable operating from Boise than, say, another airport in one of our competitor cities. So they're looking for information on things about our population, our demographics, and the bottom line is, will people fly the route from Boise to whatever the destination is? The Boise Metro Chamber has been with us every step of the way as we work to recruit new air service. And attracting air service happens over a period of years. Pre-pandemic, in 2019, the Boise Airport had 19 nonstop destinations. But even during this economic downturn time of the pandemic, we've been able to work together with the Chamber to recruit multiple new routes. The economic impact of adding 8 new routes for our community is just incredible. And it's not just about Boise or even the larger Treasure Valley region. It's about bringing people from other parts of the world to Boise and opening up the world to Boiseans from their own community. Alaska Airlines is our largest air carrier serving Boise, and they have more routes and more destinations, more flight frequencies than any other carrier. Our partnership with the Chamber and Alaska Airlines has been integral to this growth. Over the years, Bill has cultivated a relationship and maintained an ongoing partnership with Alaska Airlines that has provided dividends to our entire region. They continue to invest and grow in our community. We actually had 3 members of the Boise Metro Chamber of Commerce that served on Governor Little's Idaho's Intrastate Air Service Committee, including myself, Bill Connors, CEO of the Chamber, and Jeff Newgard, President and CEO of Bank of Idaho.
Thanks, Rebecca. It was my honor to serve alongside Rebecca Hupp and Bill Connors on the Idaho Intrastate Air Service Committee. The impact and advocacy of the Boise Metro Chamber goes beyond Boise and the surrounding areas. It reaches statewide. Bank of Idaho is proud to be a member of the Boise Metro Chamber, and we have yet another big announcement here tonight.
Good evening and greetings from Seattle. My name's Andrew Harrison. I'm the Chief Commercial Officer here at Alaska Airlines, and I'm here to share some really exciting news with you this evening. Now, as you may know, we've been growing rapidly in Boise, and we're committed to your region. So given the Chamber and the community have been so supportive of us, we felt 14 destinations was just not good enough. So we have a pair of new routes to announce this evening. So starting this June, we'll begin nonstop service from Boise to Idaho Falls and Las Vegas. Both flights will be year-round, daily round trips. We know it's important for many of you to travel easily between Boise and Idaho Falls, especially for business. And Alaska will provide the only non-stop flight connecting these 2 cities. Vegas is, well, Vegas, and a favorite destination for many. Finally, on behalf of our 21,000 employees at Alaska Airlines and Horizon Air, I want to say thank you. We've been serving your community since 1983, and 700 of our employees call Southern Idaho home. We take tremendous pride in being a part of the Treasure Valley, and we're so grateful for your support. Thank you for your time this evening, and I hope to see you on board soon.
My name is Sarah Cole. I'm a freshman here at Boise State University studying material science engineering, and I'm a graduate of Leadership Boise Academy and the recipient of the LBA scholarship. I first heard about Leadership Boise Academy through my career counselor at Mountain View High School, and she told me it'd be a great way to expand my leadership skills and get involved in the community, and I was instantly very excited for it. I think that being an active and informed member of the community is very important because the community is essentially what nurtures us from the time we go through elementary school to the time when we're entering the workforce or going to college. And so kind of giving back to that community that made us who we are is so important to making our lives have meaning and going full circle so that the next generation and the next people who inhabit this community can have the same opportunities and access to the great fruits of life that I had growing up. Ever since graduating high school, I've been getting involved on campus through a research lab I work at here at Boise State, the Advanced Materials Laboratory, which is a nuclear enabling technology research lab here on campus. And so I've just been really getting engaged with learning about not only my major, but outside research. Plus I've been getting involved with the Society of Women Engineers group, which promotes women and having a greater number of women in STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math. But besides that, I've just been enjoying campus life and studying, making friends, and really enjoying time here at BSU.
My name's Carrie Westergaard. I'm the Executive Director of the Boise Convention and Visitors Bureau. Working through brainstorming with a local connection, it was actually Eric Trapp with the Steelheads and Idaho Central Arena. He came to us. We were talking for a while about what could be a good fit for the arena and the community, and the Big Sky Conference kept coming up. And so in 2017, we worked really hard with them and many partners for the announcement that they would indeed select Boise for a 3-year contract. And so what we do is we're really the connection between the venues, the hotels, the community, and the partners like Big Sky Conference. The economic impact of the Big Sky Conference is in the millions of dollars. It's a significant value to our community, and it's happening here every March. It's through partnerships like the Boise Metro Chamber of Commerce, the Convention Visitors Bureau, and the Boise Valley Economic Partnership, and the relationships they have in the community and the connectivity that we have to so many different businesses and the government from the city, the state level, that really helps secure events like this Big Sky Conference that's here to hopefully stay for many years.
My name's Kelly Packer. I am the Executive Director for the Association of Idaho Cities. I've had the opportunity, the blessing, I guess, and sometimes even the curse of being an elected official here in Idaho. I started as a city council member in the small town of McCammon, Idaho, which is in southeast Idaho, and then was a legislator for 6 years. And while I was in the legislature, the atmosphere started to change. It became more toxic, and as everyone knows, it's even more polarized now than it was even back in 2017 and 18, my last 2 years in the legislature. And so I recently reached out, in fact it was the end of 2020, I reached out to a couple of my friends that I served with in the legislature, Matt Erpelding and Luke Malik, and we sat down and had a discussion about the current state of affairs in Idaho as well as in our nation. And I expressed an interest in putting something together like this. I said we will never get to a more respectful environment without changing the culture. The Chamber reaches so many different individuals, varied organizations, varied business professionals, large audience of varied people and interests. And so it was just the perfect fit that Matt was there. Obviously, I reached out to him because he was a former legislative colleague of mine as well as a friend. And him being associated with the Chamber just was an added benefit and bonus for us. We talked about it. We said, how about the Association of Idaho Cities and the Chamber partnering together on this series and bringing in our audiences and hopefully growing it from there. We were also blessed that Luke Malik has a similar social footprint for his law firm. And then we were able to also bring in former Commissioner Diana Lasciando. And from there, we've just slowly been increasing the individuals that we hope are seeing this, and we hope that they're also spreading the word. But ultimately, it was because of that Chamber footprint and hoping to get as large an audience from the very beginning as we possibly could. So it's been refreshing for me to be able to hear from others how grateful they are that this show is running, and be able to bring in friends from the National Institute for Civil Discourse, etc. It's just been very rewarding.